anyways, I don't know what happened to the other video, but it got cut off. So anyways, I was saying that I was having a lot of pain on the center of my stomach, like right here, and so that was hurting a lot, and sometimes I would have to like throw up, and sometimes even throwing up wouldn't like relieve the pain. I had to take medication for that, and then eventually the medication wasn't working. So I ended up going to my GI doctor, and she was like, yeah, I need you to take a lab test and whatnot to see what's going on. And when she saw the lab test and I went in that Monday or Tuesday, she was like, whoa, girl, I saw your results, and they're kind of crazy and all over the place. So she was like, oh yeah, you guys need to go to the hospital now. And so I asked her, so what hospital do you work with? She's like, oh, I work for Los Robles, or with Los Robles. So we ended up going to Los Robles. Well, technically my mom took me to Los Robles because, I mean, yeah, girl, don't drive yet. Eventually I will. Slowly but surely. So I ended up going to Los Robles, and they gave me medication for the pain because it was so painful. It was actually painful than when I got more painful than when I had the kidney stones, like 2-3 years ago. So yeah. And then I ended up staying for like a week, and they were like, oh yeah, you won't leave this hospital unless you get your gallbladder taken out after all the tests that they did. That's what they figured out, that it was my gallbladder acting up. I was there like a whole week, and I ended up being discharged on a Saturday. And they were like, yeah, well, you feel good, your numbers are like more stable, you can go home. And they were like, oh yeah, go home and stick to like bland foods, so like applesauce, mashed potatoes, cooked veggies, like stuff like that. My mom was like, oh yeah, we'll give you some papaya and some toast or something like that. And apparently I couldn't eat toast or like a lot of the fruits. I couldn't eat mango or avocado. What else can I eat? Watermelon or cantaloupe. So I was like, oh my god, I can't eat nothing. So eventually my mom didn't know. She gave me a piece of toast or like a sandwich, something like that, and I ended up getting the pain, and she took me to the ER at Northridge this time, because that's where my trauma surgeon works. And by trauma surgeon, I mean that's the surgeon that did my surgeries for my car accident. So yes. So he was actually on vacation, so I wasn't able to see him until I was discharged from there. I finally was able to make an appointment with him, and I ended up seeing him in his office, and from there, I saw him in his office, and he was like, yeah, so what's going on? How come you didn't get the surgery at Los Robles? I'm like, well, because they kept saying that they were going to, but they never did. And then when I tried to schedule an appointment, they kept changing it like a bunch of times. Like they changed it like 7 times. Like, really? Come on. So he was like, no, you know what? I'm gonna do it for you. And for that, you're gonna be in and out. Like, it'll be in for that, and then you'll go home right after that. I was like, oh, thank goodness, because another hospital stay, no thank you. So yeah, I got the surgery, and hopefully when I edit this thing, I can insert the photos of like how it looked like when I first got out of surgery to how it looks like now. But yeah, like, I mean, at first I couldn't even like bend down, or bend over I should say, or like even sit on the toilet. I needed help for that. Or even to go up the stairs was like painful, just to lift my like leg up a certain height. So that was an issue. But now that I have now that's like 3 weeks after, I'm able to do all the stuff I was able to do. I'm able to eat the food that I couldn't eat before. Before when all this like issue was going on. So yeah, I mean, I just have to be careful when I eat like fatty foods. I mean, doesn't mean that I can't eat them. It just means like if you eat them like in a large quantity, then girl, you're gonna be going to the bathroom all day. So I'm like, well, if I'm going to the bathroom all day, no worries. What's a couple more pounds I can lose, you know? But that's okay. I mean, so yeah. So yeah, now let's go. Let me show you. Sorry, I'm gonna probably use my mouth to hold my shirt, so please don't judge me for that. So yeah. So this is so far. Oh, shoes. Got one. Okay. So now that I pulled up my pants, so after you saw all the little incisions that he did, yeah, I think the one that's like more here, that one, like yesterday since my mom took me to UCLA to get more botox, so I have more mobility in my arms and like hands. My mom made it like a sudden stop, like too fast, and it like pulled on that, and I was like, ow, dang. So yeah, like little things like that. Like, I mean, I'm still healing from it. So, I mean, on the 21st of this month, it's gonna be a month since the surgery. So, hopefully, slowly but surely, I'm getting better. But yeah, hopefully next time I can take you guys on the trip for when I get my Botox done, so you guys can see a little bit of what I have to go through in order to have my mobility. I mean, this time he poked on my shoulder. He did my arm, like right here, right there. He did my hand, and that one hurt so bad. I mean, actually this time I had a lot more pain than I did the previous times. I don't know if it was because like I was more anxious about it, or like I was more excited about it or something, but like I felt more pain this time than usual. But either way, I got through it. So yeah, I mean, like, that's just what I have to go through. But it's okay. Like, I mean, slowly I'm getting better, and you know, when I was talking to him yesterday, he was like, oh, I didn't think you would ever make it like this far. And I'm like, really? Yeah, he's like, no, because you look so bad, like, in your accident. So I was like, dude, like, I thought I was not even gonna make it to 24 years old, but like, dude, I'm 28 now. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy that I'm a year older and still here. But yeah, I'm still happy. Like, I mean, I was gonna do my birthday post, how my birthday went this year, because my boyfriend found it like completely for me. So like, aw, yeah, he's like, yeah, I talked to your mom, and you know, she was telling me how like important as it is for you, because technically you weren't gonna make it at all, and you're still here with us. And I'm like, I know, but thank you, you know, for doing that. But yeah, he took me to Zuma Beach on the 14th for my birthday, my pre-birthday kind of thing. And then he did this whole like promise ring spiels thing, like he's still with me no matter what through thick and thin, helping me like recover more, helping me find new ways to like do things, stuff like that. Yeah, because he got me this one for now until he gets me the real one. So I'm like, wow. So yeah, hopefully he'll do that we'll film it for my 29th birthday. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to comment or like ask questions or anything. I'll answer you guys. Thank you. Bye.